Yeah, it's fascinating to hear how much you've got going on. I remember one of the first times I drove a go-kart, and all I had to do was just look at my lap time, right? But I couldn't, I was like, how am I supposed to look at a little screen while I'm driving? But you're, adjusting all sorts of different things. And I've always found it so impressive when you watch any race series on TV. It's one thing when you actually are able to then get into a car, whether it's passenger or drive, you then realize the different level of physical and mental calibration you need to have. And that's something for me, if we go back a little bit in your career, that really interests me in terms of how big is the jump between the various series that you're doing, right? First of all, karting to cars.
Big jump.
And yeah, because it's like completely different,
Yes.
wheelbase, everything, the way you drive is different, right?
Yeah, karting is really the base. Like when you're a kid, you're getting karting is extremely fast. So when you're saying that you don't have time to look, karting is actually the sensation of speed only compares to something like Formula 2 or Formula E or Formula 1. Formula E because of the track layout, but something like this. Formula 3 is slow. Formula 4 and 3, they are slower than go-kart in terms of how much time you have between one corner and another. Go-kart, you go out of one corner, the other corner is already there. Formula 3, you go out of one corner, you have like a few seconds in the straight, so you have time to look. So from karting to cars is a big jump. It's a big jump because it's a big jump of costs. It's a big jump of technique. Sometimes people are very good in go-kart, they don't adapt themselves. If you don't really understand what you're doing in go-kart, you're just fast because of instinct. Sometimes this transition is not as smooth as it looks. So then Formula 4, then Formula 3 is a small jump. Formula 3 to 2 is a big jump. It goes from 350 horsepower to 600 horsepower.
So physically, everything, yeah.
Physically, neck and downforce levels, and it starts to become really fast, Formula 2. And then Formula 2 to Formula 1, it didn't used to be so much of a big jump, but with the new cars now, there is another big jump to F1. So I think since 2016, 17, the jump from Formula 2 to Formula 1 is again big. Back in my days when the cars were kind of they were trying to slow down the F1 with that weird noses that they
remember. Yeah, I remember those.
That was less of a jump.